Saying black women they've catered, and now we trying to get a voice? Or are you saying that we've been strong and now we need to pipe down some?
No, you've been strong, but you haven't realized it.
Oh, child, they realize it.
If you go out and get it, you're going to get it. That applies both to the man and to the woman.
Okay.
You can maintain some kind of traditionalized ideology as to how your relationships are going to go if you want to, but you might keep coming up short if you do.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying?
short.
But I want my man to be
And look, you can keep waiting on that man, but you've been waiting
No,
for a
I
while.
got him.
Oh, okay.
I got my
Well, then
jacket.
hypothetically, and I'm sure he's a good man, just like you're a good woman, I'm sure. But if the woman keeps sitting here waiting on some traditional dream to come true, to come to fruition, she might be waiting for a while.
I'm
Now,
not
if that
talking
woman
about
sees something that she likes, then put your foot forward. Put your foot forward.
So you
That's
would-
what I would say to that hypothetical.
You wouldn't say that she was fast, but they don't say fast. She a thought, ma'am. She wouldn't.
The fact that a woman happened to make it known that she was interested in me doesn't make her a thought.
But wait a minute. But you ain't interested in her. So now, hey, how you doing? Now I'm interested, and he ain't interested in it. Hey, how I'm doing? Now she interested in everybody.
And that's not the culture for
Right?
women in general.
And then that's what you're gonna say. I thought.
Men say, like, if
I don't care what men say. I'm concerned about me and the person I'm interested in. We write the rules for us.
Man, you said you put upside your head and drag them.
Okay, so this is a question for the whole barbershop.
Okay, what's the
Yo,
If you know a female has been sleeping around, she's talked to him, had sex with him, trying out her little tasties, are you going to marry her or commit to your life and have children with her?
but see, the thing is, you
Because
just
she chased men?
jumped way beyond what I said.
I'm just saying
I
that-
wasn't talking about no woman coming around sleeping with every dude and then trying to come
Well,
holler at
even
me.
if she dated
We were
him.
just simply talking about an approach. That's what we were talking. That's where this started.
So we started with an approach, but let's say that's what I'm saying. Even though I may not be sleeping with you, if I approach you, so I came in the barbershop, I know he the first child. Girl, let me tell you, I walk past the Chinese restaurant, I get my egg roll, and I just got to stop in and talk to Paul. And so I am then saying I'm interested, and you're saying I'm not.
Why did I say you weren't?
For whatever reason,
That
you
used to
know.
happen to him all the time, and he used to tell us. Chuck, you know where I'm getting at. He used to tell us that, look at him smile,
Can we stay
that the women weren't interested, that they weren't interested in him. And we like, Paul, man, she just bringing you cookies and snacks on your lunch break?
Right.
And
She
you
ain't
think
coming
she's
in
not
for some
interested?
free
And y'all giving no
eyebrows.
play.
To his credit,
Okay.
he was married at the time.
Oh, okay, you married.
But he still
So
tried to
you
act
may
like she
say,
wasn't even hollering
hey,
at him.
I'm married, I'm not interested, right? So
So
now that I'm not interested, I see, you know what, I've never known when I turned around in sorrow because Paul didn't want me, I glanced over and I saw Dominic.
Hey,
So now I'm going to bring him an egg roll instead of cookies when I go to the Chinese restaurant. And so I go to him and he says, no, I'm really doing Latino this week. You not the flavor. I'm just saying. So once I approached him, it didn't work. So now I'm going to Perry. And I'm saying, Perry, you going to be everything to me. And he said, boo, I'm looking for a tall girl. And I come in here with 8-inch heels, but I ain't tall enough. Sooner or later, y'all gonna start saying, this woman is going after every man up in here.
Now, in all fairness,
Chuck,
in all
isn't that
fairness,
true? Come on, baby.
So, all right, you gonna again? Is this in the same week? We looking at months? We looking at years, or what we looking at? Because if you come in here every other day like that, yes, you thirsty.
Okay, so not every other day. Give me every, in a 6-month span.
but see, your world has to be bigger than 14 men.
Right, but I work down here at the Ladonna, so I see y'all. And I really want to holler at the little young dude, but he look real militant, so I may not be it for him. So I'm just saying.
But hold on, you want to holler at the young boy, but you don't holler at me,
Because they
Don,
grown.
Perry.
Because y'all grown.
But see, you haven't even made your mind up.
I'm just saying, this is when you're saying that women
You
are
don't even know
supposed
what you
to
want
go,
yet.
when you're saying women are
I'm just saying,
supposed to
this is what we think in our
approach.
lane.
But why approach what you don't want?
Okay, then look? How would it feel?
Feel good.
I'm gonna feel normal.
Hold on, time. I gotta get the.
But you got a smorgasbord. You done went from every diversity, color shade, shape, and you want us to take you serious?
Well, I mean, so again, how does it feel? How would it look? Would you even accept my approach?
It's no worse than the guy in the club that's hollering at every girl that walks by. That, hey boo, how you doing?
Right, but guess what? That woman is still gonna take a drink from him. Guess why? I'm gonna tell you why. It's not because she may be a little thirsty. She might like a Bahama Mama on Wednesdays, but don't judge her. What I'm saying about this is this. I don't feel like I can approach a man because I don't want you to think that I'm thirsty. So I'm just giving this hypothetical because you said if I don't go after what I want, I'll never get it. So therefore, I'm going to sit here in this chair, I'm going to look cute, and I'm just hoping and wishing that somebody would say, hey, boo, you looking cute today. Take, pump me. I want 93. Give me 25. Give me 25.
So if there's no man in the car for you with you, how do you get the gas pump into the car?
I could already get it.
You got it. There you go. That's it. That's it. Just there. So when we're in the car, I'm supposed to get out and do it for you, right?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Who does it when I'm not in the car? Now, here's my point. Here's my point. Here's
I
my point.
swear.
Here's my point.
Why can't it be a clear line between these? This is a man, and this is what men
Because
do,
there's not a clear line
and here's what
Oh, it's
women
gonna be a
do.
clear line, because if I'm in the car,
That's something that's only gonna be determined by
So
that
see, I
man.
can't take the trash out. I gotta do it.
That's
why this man is
by the man
married.
and that woman.
this man said if he in the car, he gonna pump your damn gas.
No, wait,
Dumb-
wait.
No, you ain't pumping gas?
You guys are saying.
The expectation
You guys
should
are
be there.
saying, okay. You guys are saying if a man's in the car, no matter where he's sitting, right? Am I correct? No matter where
You
he's
could be in the
sitting.
back in the third row.
Exactly.
With you and your mom and her sister.
Continue your thought
He is
process.
supposed to get out and pump that gas. Am I correct?
You are correct.
Okay, now, where does that come from?
It came from my daddy and my four brothers.
Wait, okay, no, I'm getting there. I'm gonna come back to you.
Come
I'm gonna
on,
back
come
to you.
on with it. Cause now I'm upset.
My money.
We about to take my damn donuts and
No.
tea. Ain't nobody in here pumping my damn gas up this man.
Look, this man knows my mother. She's as real and as
Genuine as it
self-made as it is. She
You talking
doesn't.
about Paul, mama?
Yes, there was
Okay.
a time. There was a time.
Did your mama tell you to pump the gas?
No, I'm talking about my mom.
I know his mom.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about your mama. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My mom has been single twice. Once because widow, once because of divorce. She didn't teach me to how to be a black man because that's not what she can do.
That's true. I agree. I have a son.
But so many people. But there's a lot of. I'll say, you know what? There's a lot of black women, not yourself, but there's a lot of black women that give the excuse of, I can't teach him how to be a man, or I can't teach him how to be a black man. The point is of respect. That's what got her through all the, hey, I don't have the man around here, but I'm going to teach him the respectful things. But she had 2 daughters, and she told them, look, if somebody's got the, if the man is there for you, then he's there for you. If he pumps the gas for you, then he pumps the gas for you. If he doesn't,
I'm just trying to figure out
if
if you're not
he
gonna do a
doesn't
man
pump the gas for you,
why I
don't
a whole
look
man in my
at
house.
him as
Less than. I'm in the car. What kind of car you want to ride? Okay, so we got a 500 S-Class Mercedes.
Bring that back.
Excuse us.
It's black and it's got peanut butter, and
Stop it.
Okay? And I'm driving because it's new. But we need to fill up. Who getting out the car to pump the gas?
It's been taught by different people. And it's like he said, I already heard him run into it. You can't judge a man by his upbringing,
Right.
as long as he's good to you.
Exactly.
But the way I was brought up,
Tell me about
a
it.
woman never touches a car door, never pumps her gas, never does nothing but what a woman should do, sit still and look good, and be there beside me and take care of me and be my backbone. That's what a woman should do.
Hold on. This is why light-skinned men
Ain't going out of style.
I have something to say about that.
There you go.
I have something to say about that.
Hold on.
We have to, if we ever want to kill this whole notion of light skin, dark skin,
Okay.
we gotta kill it because it wasn't started between us.
Right.
It was started back in 1712 when Mr. Willie Lynch put us against each other.
That's right.
So in true eyes, when we look at each other, it should be no color of what's light and dark, what's pretty and not, with the hair, the eyes, or anything else.
Absolutely.
It should be an individual that you love or want to be with.
Absolutely.
That's the point of it, period. So when it comes to you trying to say light skin's in, dark skin in, brothers this, brothers that, women this, women that, this is perpetuating the problem, not
Absolutely.
actually killing the
Schooling and
problem.
ruling right there,
And-
brother.
okay,
You
This is
schooling and ruling right
perpetuating.
there.
So
And
as
I'm
long
just-
as we keep going with this same thing and doing these same kind of surveys about what's in and what's out, there's always going to be a clash between the colors, and that's the problem. That's what we got started at.
And that is very true. So I really have to say that when I take
a poll, I'm just telling you what the poll has given.
But the poll, I'm always going to say the same thing because it's never been taught how not to poll.
That's what I want to talk about.
How not
Okay.
to poll.
What you've been taught.
Okay.
You can't
So-
you can't change the poll unless you go to the bottom of the root and pull the poll out.
Can we
Should
just?
I expect you to cook?
Yep.
Hell no.
See what I'm saying?
wait,
No, that ain't right.
When he dropped the bomb on that ass. Hell no. Hell no.
See what I'm saying? Is why we didn't
Hell no.
That's why you not. That's why you're not gonna pump my gas.
No.
That's why I'm not going to
Hell
live
no.
with the expectation that I have to pump your gas.
If you come up on a man that don't pump gas and you expect him to pump gas, you're going to have a problem from the get start.
Right, so-
Because you can't expect him to change because he ain't never been taught that way. So you might want to walk away.
Right. So the thing is to get all of this
What
together.
do you want? I don't even know you, man, and you want to go. I don't
The
even know you.
thing to get all this together
Told him that
is
earlier, Paul, when I
ain't
met him.
nobody pumping no damn gas and ain't nobody cooking shit.
I don't say that. I say that. I have a beautiful woman
I'm just saying.
that cooks every night.
And you
And I
don't
have
know
a beautiful man. I get up and I drive her car to the gas station before she go to work. Her car is full of gas.
That's what I'm saying.
Every one of the vehicles.
I think
So it has nothing to do with who it is
No.
and who you are.
Exactly. I'm just saying, in regard to, do you have an expectation set?
Do I have
Everyone has an expectation
yeah,
set.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
everyone, he's been taught
Well, I
by his
wouldn't
father,
get
his
into
father.
it.
He's been taught by his father, his grandfather.
Wait,
Whatever they taught him is how he's fucking taught.
Oh, okay, hold on. Are we talking about, wait, are we talking
You learn from
about,
somebody.
are we talking about desires? Or are we talking about expectations? Because expectations can bring a lot of weight onto somebody
And that's the
in
thing.
a relationship.
they are two
or
different
other.
things.
If it's expectations,
The desires are, oh, I hope, I desire a man to pump my gas. I desire.
expectation is
The
no, you
expectation,
gonna-
oh, you gonna
you
pump
gonna
his gas. When you bring expectations onto somebody that really hasn't either had them or had those, it can weigh on somebody for years, months, or whatever. But the problem is, somebody doesn't have the, like, you know what, this isn't working. You know, we're not vibing. Let me walk away. The problem is they want to be mad with somebody. They're sitting there, so they want to be mad.
Are you
with
saying
somebody
it's only
and
on
give them a
females or
reason.
that male?
Wait a minute,
No,
are you
I'm
saying
talking about
they?
in
Did you see
general.
why the neck went back?
Say
See
No,
why the neck went
I'm
back?
not talking about
When you say they, are you
okay,
talking about
male or
Are
female.
you talking black or white?
What are you talking about?
Am I talking black or white?
Yeah, because we're talking about interracial. So is it that
More so with black
there is
women?
no expectation to pump gas for white women? I'm using pump gas hypothetical.
Okay.
I'm just using it
Because
to
it's
say.
like I said,
Okay,
I
I will
always
say.
say.
Okay, I will say this times. In some cultures, women cater more to their man based on their family, their heritage, and upbringing.
Okay.
That's what you do. That's what our culture is, and that's what it is.
Okay. So are you saying
what is the
in
man
your
doing?
study, it's less black
He
women
walking 20
that
feet
are
in front of him
catering?
and knowing that she right behind him.
It's less. Okay, I will say.
You can say it.
I
It's
will
a
say
study.
the
Don't
black
worry.
woman has been, the black woman in a lot of cases, especially through the decades now, The point is trying to get them to be more stronger, speak your voice, and be heard in society, so that you don't have to always cater or bow
So you're
down.
saying black women they've catered, and now we trying to get a voice? Or are you saying that we've been strong and now we need to pipe down some?
No, you've been strong, but you haven't realized it.
Oh, child, they realize it.
No, if they realize it, then it's not expressed. But it's expressed in anger.
It is expressed.
No, I'm talking about big picture, not just
I'm
what
talking
you
about
see.
the big picture too. A lot of women are angry, and like going back to our original subject, we said, I feel as though while women are angry, one, you're not choosing us because we are angry and we are upset. The mad black woman. That's
we
how
have
y'all go
been
for it and
strong
say.
for a long
Because we've been so strong and looking for yeah.
It's not
I don't think it's
a woman has been too strong.
No, I don't
It
think
is
so.
not a woman has been too weak. A woman has been too weak, or a man's been too strong, or a man's been too weak. It is, the problem is this, that as long as we have our image in our head of what has been sketched in our heads, a black man is weak and a black woman has to be the strongest to teach her kids what they need to be taught and be independent, we will always have a problem. Because a woman, and I'm sorry, but a black woman will never look at a black man as being strong because it's ingrained in their head to look at us as being weak.
That is not.
Yes, it is true. Let's go back to 1712 when it was turned to our weaknesses. As when they took the man, the biggest black man on the slave field, and put tar over him, set him on fire, tied him to 2 horses, and beat the horses until they tore them apart. And they made the woman look at that man right there and go, "Ooh, I cannot let my son go against the grain because I need him to be here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my back on the black man, protect my kids, and hope that he comes around one day." And ingrained, that's how it has been. So now, y'all women want us to be strong. Don't get it wrong. But y'all won't be weak enough for us to be strong enough to take care of y'all.
Wow.
In your mind, you're ingrained that I already think that you're weak. Hold on. Wait a minute.
You are 100% right.
Hold on.
And that's
so
that's
if you're already, hold on. If you have a preconceived, preconceived notion that
Pretty much.
you are already weak in my eyes, right? It's going to be one or two things that's going to happen. You're going to be overkill trying to prove that you're strong.
Yep.
And then you're not going to even connect with me so that we can partner up and be strong together. Or yet and still you're going to, in your mind, keep saying, I am not what she wants me to be. So therefore, you're already going to say that you're less than, and what a man think of, so is he.
Yes.
So therefore, it goes both ways. It cannot be whereas you're saying I'm pushing you away when I'm calling you home and I'm saying I do believe you can be a man and stand in your rightful place.
Right.
But if you keep sitting in the goddamn rocker and in your mind thinking I think you're weak, I got to protect the kids, and I got to go out there and get this money, and I got to hustle up, and I'm asking, where's my partner?
That's why I say to you,
Tell me.
until we take that pole out the ground that we keep looking at, measuring ourselves to, we will always be measuring to nothing because it's fake. It ain't real. Until we become our basic and enjoy who we are as individuals and hold our strength because we are the strongest. Society proven from history.
So when are you, and so it goes back to my last question. Why aren't you all choosing us?
It's not about black men not choosing black women. It's not that's not the real issue. And the real issue isn't whether or not a man should come up to a woman or if the woman should come up to a man. If you want, go get it. You know what I mean? It's just simply that. I don't lose respect for a woman who's willing to put her foot forward and go get the man that she wants. I don't lose respect for that.
That's beautiful.
Because you want what you want.
We need more. See, we need more of that.
And I know
there is a lot more of that. You just, again,
Okay,
it's
so I'm gonna tell you, like, where they at though? I mean, they not first.
Because what you're doing is,
Now,
what you just said is, you
It's
could
one
have
of-
met him. You could have met him. But a lot of times we wish certain things on people, certain traits, and like you said, you expect certain things, but you overlook his weakness. Well, you focus on his weaknesses and overlook his strengths. Maybe he does get you gas. Maybe he does open the door for you. Maybe he cooks and cleans up around the house. Maybe he don't bring that much into the house, but he's there, and he's regularly there when you need him. When something needs to be done, he takes care of it. He doesn't say anything, he just does it. Certain things now, when he's away for a week, and you gotta take the trash out, and then you realize.
Damn, I missed that damn man. What is he?
Because now you're doing stuff that you're not used to doing. So if you're both in it together, and it's an individual thing, I've never really seen race and shade in anybody I dated.
Okay.
Because it was something, it's always a conversation that starts a relationship.
You right
Whether
about
it's
that.
real or not. No matter if you're fronting for the 90 days or whatever, it's still a communication. So you get to know that person. You know, a thought's always going to tell on yourself.
Okay.
All right? One way or the other. Because Stafford's small. So if you're in Stafford, she's a thought, you're going to know her because everybody knows everybody. Or somebody knows somebody. So it's really in the couple. So what you got to do is when you do make that approach, don't make an approach to the point that you can't go back and talk to the guy that's across the room. A conversation is a conversation.
Yeah, keep your tongue in your mouth.
Yeah,
And
you know.
straighten your back up. You know what I mean? Don't have me thinking all that.
Rules to live by. Keep your tongue in your mouth. Straighten your back up. This is part of the long haircut.
I mean, there's a time and place for everything.
Yeah, right.
Don't get me wrong.
This is the longest haircut Chuck has ever had. Chuck been getting his hair cut for 3 hours. This is the longest haircut Chuck has ever. You may not get a tip today, Paul.
No.